In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create an IF function in Excel. First, open Microsoft Excel and get a worksheet ready so you can follow along. The IF function is one of the most useful formulas in Excel because it helps you make decisions automatically inside your spreadsheet. In simple terms, it checks whether a condition is true or false, and then returns one value if the condition is true and a different value if the condition is false. A good way to understand this is with a pass or fail example. Let's say you have scores like 85, 60, and 45, and the score you want to evaluate is in cell A2. To determine whether that score is a pass or a fail, type this formula, equals if, open parenthesis, A2 greater than or equal to 50, comma, quotation mark, pass quotation mark, comma, quotation mark, fail, quotation mark, and then close parenthesis. What this formula does is very straightforward. If the value in A2 is 50 or higher, Excel will display pass. If it is below 50, Excel will display fail. So if the score is 85, the result will be pass. If the score is 60, the result will also be pass. And if the score is 45, the result will be fail. This is a simple but powerful example of how the IF function works. Now let's look at another example using bonus eligibility. Imagine you have sales numbers, and you want to check whether someone qualifies for a bonus. If the sales value is in A2, you can use this formula, equals if, open parenthesis, A2 greater than or equal to 100,000, comma, quotation mark, eligible quotation mark, comma, quotation mark, not eligible quotation mark, close parenthesis. In this case, a value like 12,000 would return eligible, while 8,000 would return not eligible. You can also use the IF function to return numbers instead of text. For example, type equals IF, open parenthesis, A2 greater than or equal to 50, comma 1, comma 0, close parenthesis. This returns 1 if the score is 50 or higher, and 0 if the score is below 50. This is especially helpful when you want to build reports, summaries, or calculations based on the result. Finally, you can take things further with a nested IF function to assign grades. For example, use equals if open parenthesis, A2 greater than or equal to 90, comma, quotation mark, a quotation mark, comma, IF open parenthesis, A2 greater than or equal to 80, comma, quotation mark, b quotation mark, comma, IF open parenthesis, A2 greater than or equal to 70, comma, quotation mark, c quotation mark, comma, quotation mark, d quotation mark, close parenthesis, close parenthesis, close parenthesis. With this setup, a score of 95 returns A, 84 returns B, 72 returns C, and 65 returns D. That's how to create and use the IF function in Excel clearly and effectively.